What do YouTube? I just wanted to holla at y'all one more time before the actual game on Sunday. We got the Friday injury report. The reason why I didn't do this injury report a little bit sooner because there was an injury on the injury report that was a little bit concerning to me. It still is a little concerning to me. But before we get into all of that, I do want to go over a couple of things. I do want to apologize for the other day with the live stream. There was that going on there. Like I was setting it up and then like it just automatically just went live on its own and just gave you a black screen. My deepest apologies. False alarm. But most definitely going into week 2, we are going to start doing some picks. Hopefully Banks is going to be available for us to be able to do that because I'm looking forward to doing this thing on a weekly basis. Also, it was great to see football yesterday. The Kansas City Chiefs and Houston Texans. I know a lot of people have been giving me a lot of Laremy Tunsil hate. Look, innocent till proven guilty. We don't know what we're going to get out of Austin Jackson just yet. So before we sit back and judge Laremy Tunsil, let's see what we get out of Austin Jackson. But again, probably the last time I'm probably going to holler at y'all probably till Sunday after the game for real. But got the injury report up here. And like I said, there was one particular injury that was on the injury report that was concerning to me. But let's just go over the New England Patriots injuries real fast. Offensive lineman Yani Cajuste has a knee injury. He's going to be ruled out. Gunnar Olszewski. I should have practiced this before I got on here. He's got a foot injury, and he is going to be out. He's a wide receiver. He's going to be out. Players that are going to be listed as questionable. We have N'Keal Harry with a shoulder. Dalton Kinee, tight end, is going to have a neck injury. He's going to be listed as questionable. Cache Mulawia, linebacker, is going to be listed as questionable with the knee. Chase Winovich, somebody that I actually do know, defensive lineman who has a shoulder, is going to be listed as questionable as well. Julian Edelman and Stefan Gilmore were also listed on the injury report, but they have been removed. They've been removed today. Julian Edelman had a knee injury. Stefan Gilmore had a hamstring injury, which I don't wish injury on anybody, but is it possible we may have a leg up on Stefan Gilmore going into this game? Well, to be honest with you, I think it's fair because Devonta Parker has a hamstring injury anyway. So really, they're not exactly going to be at their best depending on where they're at with those injuries. But let's go ahead and just get into the Miami Dolphins injuries because I felt like this is extremely, extremely important. The injury that you probably already know who I'm talking about, but let's go ahead and get into it. Clayton Vegelum is going to have a pectoral injury. He is doubtful right now. So 9 times out of 10, he's not going to be playing. I'm not really concerned about that injury considering the fact he's only going to be playing special teams for the, well, I'll take that back. Considering the fact that snaps may possibly be limited since we haven't got into any preseason action, Clayton Vegelum most definitely might be needed. Mike Gosicki, he's got that glute injury. He was a full participant in practice, questionable. Xavien Howard, obviously, he's coming off of a knee injury, so obviously I can see him being on the injury report. We're going to monitor that. Continue to monitor that. So he's on there for questionable with the knee injury. Byron Jones, that's the one right there. That's the one right there that I wanted to talk to you about. Now, there were reports out of training camp that Byron Jones was getting beat a lot. And I didn't want to read into that much because I didn't get to see it for myself. But thinking about it right now, Achilles injuries are a very, very serious injury. And it got me thinking about what happened with Kevin Durant a couple years ago in the NBA during the NBA Finals when they made it seem like it was just a high ankle sprain and then it ended up turning out to be an Achilles injury. The Achilles injuries, like I said, are a very serious thing. Those can be extreme. They can linger and they can be season ending too as well. So like it would be a mood killer if he's going to have to be missing a lot of time. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. It's gonna be a mood killer if he misses a lot of time, and especially the fact that we end up paying him all this money and we end up paying for something that's damaged. If you get what I'm saying. So, I'm I'm a little bit weary about a Byron Jones right now, considering that injury. Especially considering the fact that I'm looking at the New England Patriots depth chart as far as receivers are concerned. They're not very that much talented, but the upcoming weeks, we most definitely going to need a Byron Jones. So really, I'm just thinking to myself, I really think that the Miami Dolphins should limit his snaps depending on the seriousness of the injury, if you get what I'm saying. But let's go ahead and just move on. Devonta Parker, obviously, we discussed him having the hamstring injury. He did practice, but hamstrings do linger too as well. It's a day by day thing, so I wouldn't expect a decision right away. But Devonta Parker, most definitely, I would continue to monitor that. Tua Tagovailoa, coming off a hip injury, I expect him to be on the injury list. I'm not reading too much into it. And Kyle Van Noy, obviously during the course of training camp, he had the hand injury. He's questionable too as well. He's been practicing over the past couple of days, so I'm not too concerned about him. And last but not least is Preston Williams, which since we put the pads on, they've been taking it easy with Preston Williams as far as him practicing is concerned. Now, again, we keep on reiterating the fact that he is on the punt return depth chart, which I'm extremely disappointed in that. I would like for him not to return punts just to be on the safe side, but hey, it is what it is, man. But there you go. Again, recap. I'm extremely concerned about Byron Jones. I don't know the severity of the injury. I just see Achilles on here. I hope it's not that serious, but we're going to continue to monitor this day by day, and hopefully everything is all good. But again, this is probably going to be the last time I'm going to holler at y'all till Sunday. Let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.